Hello everyone, welcome to the Packet Tracer activity 24.2.1 from CCNP ENCOR course from Cisco. In this activity we are going to configure a Syslog service to notify the server or the administrator about any events in the network, and then we are going to generate logged events. Then we are going to manually set switch clocks related to the time and the date, and then we are going to configure the Ntp service, which is like getting the information about the date from a server, and then we are going to verify timestamps logs. Okay, in the scenario in this activity you will enable to and use the Syslog service and the Ntp service so that the network administrator is able to monitor the network more effectively. Okay, so in the instruction, first we are going to enable the syslog in the server. So as you can see here, this is the server, and here we are going to collect all the events from the network. So first we need to enable this service. As you can see here, we are going to the syslog server, to the services, and then we go to syslog, and then we make it enable. I'm not going to close the screen because I will return to it very soon. Okay, so what next? We are going to configure that the devices in the network, the inter-network devices in the network, to notify the server here about any event. So to do this, we need to enter this command, which is logging and the IP address of the server. So I'm going to copy this here. Enable, of course, configure terminal, and here I need to put this one. And also I would also have to put them in all the devices in the network, including the switches. So configure terminal again, and here we put this one here, and of course this is also here. And then this one here. Okay, so now we configure the devices inside the network to send all the logs to the system log server, this one here. Okay, and now we are going to generate a logged event. In this way, let's see, for example, now we are going to turn off the loopback interface 0, interface loopback 0, and then shut down. So let's see here now the events. As you can see, I have 2 events. Okay, so let's click here, double click, and you can read the live protocol interface loopback 0 change down state to down, and here change state administratively down. Okay, I'm going to turn it up again. Here and again, no shutdown. As you can see here, I have got 2 more. Here state now is changed to up, as you can see here, and here also start change to up. Okay, so clear log from here, and then let's return back to the situation. Okay, so this is how we can observe or watch or monitor the events in the network using the syslog server. Okay, now we are going to manually set a switch clocks. So now we are going to set the date of the clock manually or by using this command. This is not an effective way because, as you can see in the next step or in part number 4 about using the Ntp Surface, that will automatically provide the time or the date for all the devices, which is very important for the synchronization. Okay, however, let's follow this tutorial. Here manually we are going to set the date for switch 1 and switch 2 for this. Okay, so let's take this one here, and this should be in this mode, and also let's do this one here. should be in this mode as well. And now, as you can see here, we need to enable the logix timestamp surface to the switch. So we are going to surface timestamp log date time millisecond. Okay, so here again, configure terminal, and then this one here. Here again, configure terminal, and then this one here. Okay, so what you can see here, what we have now, we have the timestamp for both. Of course, surface timestamps log date time in millisecond. Okay, now we are going to configure the Ntp surface. In this activity, you are assuming that the Ntp surface is being hosted by a public internet server, as you can see here, and the Ntp server was private. If the Ntp server was private, authentication could also be used. On the Ntp server, we need to activate or turn on this surface. So here, as you can see, we have to find here Ntp, this one here, and then we have to change it to on, and here you can select the date. I already showed you in one of the previous videos how to control this. However, now that's all for here, and now we need to configure the devices on this this router to automatically have the address or the date from the server. Okay, so let's do this. Here we need to exit from here, and here we just put Ntp server and the IP address of the server. Okay, so now we have done with this. Now we can verify the timestamps log. So I'm going now to turn off the loopback interface again to 0, and then we will see. So to keep the process very faster, so I'm going to turn on here. I'm going to Syslog, and here I will turn off the laptop. As you can see here, we have information says that the line protocol interface Ethernet 0 change down to state. Here is the back click. This is also state to down. It means that this one here is changed to down. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off on again. As you can see here, I have Syslog. Okay, let's now, for example, turn off again. Interface loopback 0, and I am here going to shut down. As you can see here, I have the log again, and then of course I can turn it on again with no shutdown. Here it is. So everything information we can get from here. As you can see, the date is here. This is also the date before the Ntp, and this is the date after the Ntp. Okay, so this is the completion 100. That's all for this activity. Thank you very much. See you on the next activity.